Hello and welcome back to Eureka Farms. It's me, the Grafting Farmer. And we are on episode 2 of our Let's Play series here on Eureka Farms. Please skip yesterday, there was only a few fertilizing contracts to do. So I didn't think it was worth showing them again. I did quite a lot of them in the next episode. Contract done. Doesn't give much information as to what I'm doing. It just says vehicle shop to Supreme Milk. There's only a pallet you could see sitting out there. This must be the dairy here. That's the sell point. I don't know if there's any other. Oh. Looks like that is the only one. Oh, there is a box over there. Let's try that. Maybe at the wrong box. Take this pallet over here. Hopefully that works. There's not a lot to do here today. Just the transport finished. So now we should be able to collect them. Contracts, yes, 1084. There's another one. Well, I don't know what's happening here, but I'm going to go and do a few contracts. Just transporting contracts. And hopefully it should get busy in the next few days here. I've been watching the fields to see when they'll be ready to harvest, and I reckon another few days and it'll be ready. Doing a lot of preparation. Probably. And there's been no linemen or weeding contracts, even though the fields are full of weeds. Weirdly enough. Anyway, trying to crack on and get this done. And we'll see you back here in a few hours. We'll see you then. Well, here we are. Day 2 of early autumn. It's just coming up for 10:30 in the morning, and we have been going all night. As you can see by the money, I've done a few contracts, and also I've bought a new trailer. I sold my other one. I think it was about 10 grand I spent between selling the old one and buying this one. 120,000 litres. That's mental. But it works. I think I just need to upgrade the truck because it is quite slow. Anyway, we've been busy. As you can see, we've done field 1 and 5, and I think 11, just below that. We've just finished field 11 there, and 6 just in the middle distance there. We just did them all night. Just finished it up and started this field, field 2, just not long ago. I had to use this truck to chase the combine. The idea of having the chaser bin follow the combine was thrown out the window. That tractor, the John Deere, is down with the other two John Deeres, the 4440 and the 4840. They're down on field 5. They're cultivating. I bought another set of the front and rear cultivators, the 10 meter ones. I think it's Sopima. So they're cultivating that field. They're going to jump across to field 6. I'm not sure how full he is. I'll maybe go up a little bit. On field 6 with the harvest, I sold almost a whole truckload, and it was mine. So that's what's boosted the money up. I was originally thinking get another of the Lemken seeders, the 12 meter ones, but that puts a lot of strain on the little John Deeres, and they're really handy for fertilizing. So the little John Deeres, they are now fertilizing tractors, and I'm hoping to bank a bit more money off the 2 cultivating contracts, which should be done early afternoon. And I'll be buying the big Fent, the 1050, and I'll use it. I know it's very overpowered for it, but I'm going to use it for my... What's happened? Oh, it's finished. That was quick. Right, I'll have to go down, sort them out and put them on the next field, because there's 3 of them there working. Yeah, so I'm going to get a Fent 1050 with twin wheels all round, but it's going to be on the Lemken 12 meter seeder, which is very, very overpowered. But you got to upgrade things slowly, so we'll have the tractor. Then hopefully, after sowing in a few fertilizing contracts, we should be looking at getting a bigger seeder. So we just need to run the one of them instead of having, like, 3 or 4 little seeders. One big tractor, one big seeder. And I'll maybe look, possibly, at getting a seed tender trailer so that can fill up. We'll fill the seeder and the air cart up at the farm, take it down the field, get it ready, and the driver will phone us when he's just about running out of seeds and fertilizer, so we can take the seed tender, fill it up at the farm with the seed and fertilizer, head out in the field and fill them up on site. But that's about it for just now. I am gonna get cracking with this, go and sort out that guy's onto field 6. Get out of the way of this guy. And we'll see you at some point this afternoon. So that's it for just now. I don't know if it's going to be episode 3. I've kind of lost track now. I've done this over, like 4 or 5 days, just dotting about, doing bits here and there when I can. My work's really busy, and this isn't priority. I would like it to be, but it's not. So for the time being, things might be a little mismatched, but we will get there. So I'm going to go sort these guys out in the bottom field, get them switched over, and we should see you, hopefully with a new tractor, with a little seeder. That sounds funny saying it now, but we'll see you in the afternoon, and you'll see what happens. Well, that didn't last long. As you can tell with the money, I've spent 230 odd thousand Yep, we got it. I bought the 1050 and it's currently way overpowered for the Lemkin seeder. But he's working that field. Let him kind of crack on with that. I am still undecided. I need a truck, a bigger horsepower, because this one's really not fit for this trailer, but it is 120,000 litres. I'm thinking about a new plough, well, digger, so that's on the cards as well. I've got a fair bit in this field. It's only 1:30. And this is going down to the transport company. I've got my horseplay workers doing the field right in front of us, field 6. They are cultivating that, ready for sowing. Field 5 is ready for sowing. Everything seems ready for sowing. Down this way. Cool sheet on this trailer. Slightly overloaded in the middle. Or it's dirt. Is that working its way? I don't think it'll take long to do that field, but you know, when we get to bigger fields like well, that one there, 5, 6, 13, 12, and 4. 4 is the biggest one. What's that? Something's there. Oh. Something in the map? Oh, there's a wall there. Must be. Oh, that's got cameras. Yeah. I'm climbing it just now. Ooh. Oh well. There's a wall there on Eureka Farms. Right along the west side. Side sell point. Is it Bale? Build grain mill and bale and feed. There is a wall. It's invisible, so don't overshoot that junction like I did. It's also why I'm looking at a bigger truck, something more capable for the trailer. The trailer was a nice upgrade. It could take more from the grain cart. Also, I can chase the combine down. It's got very large wheels. Oh, indicator still on. That's the wall again. It's all the way down here then. Yeah, big tires for going in the field. The truck's not got it. It's not very well suited for it. Very basic as well. It's a base game lizard truck. It's the cheapest one you can get. Yeah, we'll get by these guys. Lots to do. This is going down to the transport company, I believe. Yeah, down the bottom here. Where we've been going with the other field. So they're all going in here. This is the first load out of field 2. Then go down, drop it off, back up. You should be ready to unload. It's there, isn't it? I didn't make it. That's why I need a bigger truck. Doesn't quite want to stop. Once my brake's fully on. Just. Well, we'll deliver this. And I'll see you back up at field 2 in just a minute. we're back here again, day 3 of early autumn, just 20 to 8 in the morning, and we're down here at the shop. We changed the 1050 to have some double wheels. We also put a nice big front weight and lights. That's because we worked a deal out with the shop that I would pay 100,000 up front. That's why we've only got 54,000 left. I did finish 2 harvesting contracts, field 2 and 9 I think it was. I got paid for them and I got a little left over of the wheat. So that's up in the silo in the farm, and we came to the agreement that at the end of every season I'll pay the dealership 110,000, and that's for 1 year. So that pays off. I got a deal. I got £5,000 off in total between the bits of equipment, and I got it full of seeds and fertilizer. There we go. That's our new seeder. It's a Borgo 3320-76 and a 7950 air drill, air cart. There we go. Quite a big setup. I did speak to the dealership yesterday. It was quite late, and I said to him, I've just bought the Fendt from you. It's just over 500 horse, and I'm wanting a seeder, but I want it to be 20 meters minimum. So I think this one came through at 23 meters ish. It is quite large for those roads, but we're gonna get a lot more done. So just now I'm heading up to field 4. We've got some barley to sow, and I think there's 1 or 2 other seeding contracts. There is still 4 fields with sunflowers, but I don't want to go and spend or even lease a header for that, because I am intending buying a field. Not quite yet, but once these fertilizing contracts come through. This is quite big for these roads. I don't know if he's going to go straight on or... Yes. Alright. Field 4 is just on the left here. There's never cars on the road. As soon as you take something big down, heaps of cars. A whole line of them. As you can see, we had to stop last night at the end of this field with the combine because the rain started, and I think it might still be too wet. There is still field 13 down there. I think it's wheat. We're running way off the road. Let's get on a little bit. Go to this side. So I've never ran this drill. I have kind of practicing over the last year. That's why I've decided to make videos. I have just crossed 1,000 hours in the game. So I'm going to go and set the course play up with this. I've got a couple other things to do. And we've started fertilizing field 1. Hopefully if I can get this field done quick enough, or today hopefully, I'll get this one fertilized, and that should give us a £90,000 boost in the bank. So I'm still looking at another truck. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens with that. I haven't bought one yet, but it's on the cards. I just thought the seeder was kind of more important just now. We've still got the old Lemkin, the 12 meter It is over on field 5. I've got the John Deere hooked up to that just now, the new John Deere. So he's working that field. Right, I'm going to get going here because that's a fair bit of time there looking about this equipment. But I'll get started in this field, get the worker going, and I'll see if field 13 is ready to combine. If it is, we'll see you there. If it's not, we'll maybe see you for some fertilizing. Either way, we'll catch you in just a minute. Well, that's us almost finished this field. If you're wondering how I've managed to get the line so straight without having GPS, I've actually got the sim dashboard on a tablet sitting beside me, and if you go onto this, well, actually any screen, I'm just kind of flicking through them just now. Yeah, pretty much every screen I've got, it tells you the heading. So at the moment I'm 270 degrees. This map is the easiest for it because every field is square. Apart from field 5, it's got a wee bit of a kink on the northwest corner, but it still works the same. So all your headings are 0, 90, 180, 270. So it's very easy. So I just go by that. That's 271 degrees. I'm just off. But that's that one done. Just having a look. Field 3, that's sunflowers. All these harvesting are sunflowers. Even if I did that 3 and that one, it would just pay for buying the header. So it's not feasible this year, but maybe next year. I should have a second harvester. I'll maybe try and get one of the corn headers, the biggest ones, like the one that's in a screen just now beside the Ideal Combine, and get one of them. I don't know if I'm going to run them in the same field with the same headers and have one spare header, but for corn. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but that's next year. We've got another, a few months to do. I'll think about it. So we could cultivate field 2 or 9. There was another one. Oh no, it's ploughing, field 11. I don't want to invest in a plough yet because there's only one contract for it. And it's not even close to the cost of the plough, so it's not really feasible this year again. And also I've just bought the massive Borgo seeder, the air drill and cart, which was 540,000 in total. Paid 100,000 up front. So I've got that to pay for. So I need to watch what I'm doing with the money just now, because I do intend to buy a field. I just don't know which one to start with. I was thinking field 1 because it's right beside the farm, which is, as you know, up here. I've got a silo and I think it's a seed, oh, it's a gas station. There's a seed tender in there as well. I was going to buy field 1 or field 7, 8, 9. Not sure yet. I'll see what kind of state the fields are in when I come to buying it, because obviously I don't want to buy the field, have to go and buy a lime spreader, buy a plough, and do it all myself. I'd rather do it on a contract. So if it needs ploughed, I'll do that in the contract first, then I'll buy it, then I can go and lime it. That way I've got my my lime spreader for any other fields I buy in future. Look at the difference in that. He's barely touching that field. That's 2 headlands, I think. Yeah, it must be 2 headlands. And that's him just started the second one along the right hand side of field 4. So there's a big difference. Definitely worth the 550,000 investment in it. So I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do, see what needs to be done, and I'll take it from there. So we'll see you either in an in-game hour or in episode 3. See you then. So this is day 4 on mid-autumn. Just gone 7:30 in the morning. We're heading up here to field 2. We've got the planting contract for oats. I've got my 2 fertilizers sitting there. This is going to be quite a wide tool. I'll maybe need to come into the field a bit. Very handy tool as well. I'm planting the fields a lot quicker. Well, seeding them, I should say. Planter, I'm thinking about a corn planter, but I don't know yet. None of the contracts are coming through for corn. Don't know if this is gonna... No, there's a pivot. Yeah, it doesn't steal like the other Borgo. Right, I'm gonna get him set up, and I think I'm gonna start the fertilizers because we have a lot of contracts. Fields 1, 3, 4, 7, 5, 6. There's a harvesting contract on field 13. We still haven't been able to do it because it's been raining non-stop yesterday, and I don't know if it's going to be ready today. But we'll see you in a bit on one of the fields with the fertilizers. We'll see you there.